The West European Tanker Reporting System, commonly known as WETREP, is a mandatory ship reporting system operating in specified waters of Western Europe, particularly within environmentally sensitive sea areas. Its primary purpose is to enhance environmental protection and to ensure that search and rescue operations, as well as pollution prevention measures, can be initiated as quickly and effectively as possible in the event of an emergency. In this video, I will discuss the categories of ships required to participate in the system, the geographical coverage of WETREP, contents and procedures for submitting the reports, the reporting formats, such as the sailing plan, final report, and deviation report, and the actions to be taken in case a vessel fails to comply with the system's requirements. To determine the following information, we will use two publications. First is the Admiralty List of Radio Signals for pilot services, vessel traffic services, and port operations, known as Nautical Publication 286. This volume is Part 1 to 3, which covers Europe and UK, including several regions specified here, where we can find the area of the ship reporting system, WETREP. The second publication is Ships Routing, published by the IMO, which provides additional information that is not included in NP 286. Let us first refer to the Admiralty List of Radio Signals. Nautical Publication 286 provides communication details and operational information for vessel traffic services, pilotage, and port operations. When we examine this publication, the pages are arranged by country in alphabetical order. Here we can see the name of the port and its geographical position, along with pilot information, contact details, and pilotage procedures. It also includes details of the vessel traffic service, such as contact information, reporting procedures, and reporting points. In addition, port information and relevant contact details are provided. This publication also contains a diagram that covers vessel traffic service, traffic separation scheme, reporting points, and pilot stations. Let us now turn to page 1403. Here we can find information on the West European Tanker Reporting System, commonly known as WETREP. This information is covered across 3 pages. Let us first examine the first and the third pages. The ship reporting system WETREP is bounded by positions alpha to X-ray, as stated here. This defines the orange shaded area shown in the diagram, starting from position alpha, located here, followed by positions Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and so on. When using paper charts, the reporting area is determined by plotting these coordinates. When using electronic charts, the boundary may be displayed automatically as a line, as shown here. Now, WETREP is a mandatory ship reporting system for oil tankers of more than 600 tons deadweight, carrying a cargo of heavy crude oil, heavy fuel oil, bitumen and tar, and their emulsions. Reports shall be sent to the nearest participating coastal or communication station listed. However, in this publication, the only contact details provided are for Roca Control, located in Portugal, including the VHF channels, telephone numbers, fax, email address, and the MMSI number. For the contact details of maritime rescue coordination centers in the other participating countries, we can refer to Nautical Publication 281, Part 1, as indicated here. I will show these details later. Let us examine the second page covering WETREP. Here we can see the procedures for submitting a report. It is stated that a vessel on voyages to and from the West European reporting area shall send reports as follows. On entry into the reporting area, immediately on departure from a port terminal, or anchorage within the reporting area. When a vessel deviates from routing to their original declared destination port, terminal, anchorage, or position for orders given a time of entry into reporting area. When the deviation from planned route is necessary due to weather or equipment malfunction or a change in the navigational status. And when finally exiting from the reporting area. It is further stated that vessels need not report if, while on normal passage routing during transit of the reporting area, the boundary of reporting area is crossed on other occasions apart from the initial entry and final exit. Upon entering the WETREP reporting area, vessels must notify the Regional Coordination Center of the responsible authority of the coastal state participating in the system by any available means of communication. Vessels unable to send the report to the nearest Regional Coordination Center must send the report to the next nearest Regional Coordination Center. Each report shall begin with the word WETREP and a 2-digit abbreviation for identification of the report. Messages so prefixed are free of charge to vessels. Finally, the report from a vessel to the reporting system shall contain the following information specified in this table. I will discuss this in detail when we move on to the report format. WETREP reports are composed of 3 types: the sailing plan, the final report, and the deviation report. Sailing plan shall be sent to the nearest participating coastal or communication stations on entering the reporting area, and immediately on departing from a port located within the reporting area. Final report shall be sent on departing from the reporting area and on arrival at a port situated within the reporting area. Deviation report shall be sent when the vessel deviates from routing to their original declared destination, port, terminal, anchorage, or position for orders given at time of entry into the reporting area, and when deviation from planned route is necessary due to weather or equipment malfunction or a change in navigational status. These are the only details provided in this publication, so let us refer to another publication, Ship's Routing, for additional information about the reporting format. Ship's routing is a system of defined routes, tracks, and measures adopted to organize, regulate, and improve the safety and efficiency of ship traffic at sea, particularly in areas of heavy traffic, navigational hazards, or environmental sensitivity. It is published by the IMO. However, this publication does not only cover routing measures. It also provides additional details on ship reporting systems, which covers pages 667 to 847 of this edition. WETREP details can be found on pages 715 to 728. All the information provided in Nautical Publication 286 regarding WETREP is also included in Ship's Routing. On page 716, paragraph 3.4.3 states that reports may be sent by any modern communication form, including Inmarsat-C, telefax, and email as appropriate. On pages 720 and 721 of this edition, we can find the VTS, RCC, coast radio stations, and other facilities to whom the reports must be submitted. For Belgium, report may be sent to MRCC SAR Ostend, using the contact details shown here. For France, reports may be sent to MRCC Grise-Nez or MRCC Corson. The report should be submitted to the nearest participating MRCC or coast radio stations listed here. There is additional information provided in this publication, but I will not discuss it in detail as we will proceed to the sample report format. This is a sample format of a sailing plan. If we examine procedure number 4, it states that each report shall begin with the word WETREP and a 2-digit abbreviation for identification of report. Accordingly, for a sailing plan, the report begins with the word WETREP, followed by the 2-letter abbreviation Sierra Papa. For a final report, the word WETREP is followed by Foxtrot Romeo, and for a deviation report, the word WETREP is followed by Delta Romeo. Now let us examine the information required in sailing plan using this table and the assigned designators. Information identified by the designators or ID Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Echo, Foxtrot, Gulf, India, Papa, Tango, Whiskey, and X-ray are mandatory and must be included in the sailing plan. For designator Alpha, the information commonly submitted is the vessel's name and call sign. For designator Bravo, a 6-digit group followed by Zulu is required. The first 2 digits indicate the day of the month, the next 2 digits indicate the hours, and the last 2 digits indicate the minutes. Zulu denotes time in UTC. Simply follow the information required for each designator as specified. Designator Quebec shall be included if the vessel has a defect or restriction of maneuverability. For the final report, the information that must be sent is that identified by designators Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Echo, and Foxtrot. The final report requires less information than the sailing plan. For the deviation report, the required information is identified by designators Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Echo, Foxtrot, and India. This is a sample format of a deviation report. In my previous video, I showed a route from Agadir to Liverpool, where the vessel crosses the WETREP boundaries. If we transfer that route onto this diagram showing the WETREP reporting area, it approximately appears like this. When we examine the route closely, we can see multiple entries and exits. The first entry occurs somewhere here, followed by the first exit at this point. We then have a second entry here and a second exit further along the route. At this location is the third entry, with the final exit at this point. Assuming the vessel is an oil tanker that falls within this category, so submission of reports is mandatory, if we examine procedure number 1, paragraph A, which requires a report on entry into the reporting area, it is clear that at the first entry point we must submit our sailing plan. The nearest coastal station in this case is Roca Control, located in Portugal. Now, procedure 2 means that a vessel is not required to send additional reports every time it crosses the WETREP boundary during normal passage. As long as the vessel is following its planned route, a report is required only on the first entry into the reporting area and on the final exit from it. If we refer to the diagram, the final exit occurs at this point. At approximately here, we will send our final report. Based on the given coordinates from ship's routing, the nearest participating coastal station is MRSC Milford Haven. The contact details can be found in the Admiralty List of Radio Signals, Volume 1, Part 1. Now, if the ship fails to comply with the requirements of the system and the offending ship is positively identified, then information will be passed on to the relevant flag state authorities for investigation and possible prosecution in accordance with national legislation. That's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.